A horrific crash in Clinton Township claims a mother's life and leaves her 8-year-old daughter and another driver hospitalized.
A heroic bystander did everything he could to help. Our Hillary Golson is speaking with him in an interview you'll see only on Fox 2.
I happened to look in my rearview mirror and I seen an explosion. And I didn't think twice but turn around.
It wasn't an explosion. It was these mangled vehicles you see here in flames. Michael Young jumped into action when he got to the crash scene. He would find a 51-year-old mom from Macomb Township and her 8-year-old daughter. Both had to be removed from the Suburban they were in. Sadly, Mom didn't make it. The child rushed to the hospital in critical condition.
I seen a couple people run up to the car and I heard them say baby, and I ran and got my hammer, bashed out the windows, made sure we got the kid out of the car, and then once the kid was safe, I gave it to some lady, I don't even know who she was, and went back into the car, and I knew they weren't getting the other person out, so I stayed with her until the fire department got there.
Based on what investigators know so far, the Suburban was heading south on Grossbeck when the 51-year-old woman had to make an evasive maneuver, causing her to cross left of center and into oncoming traffic, hitting a Nautilus head-on. A 50-year-old woman heading north was behind the wheel of the Nautilus. They slammed into each other. That 50-year-old woman was last listed in critical condition. She, too, had to be pulled from the vehicle.
It is a very terrible situation. I mean, it's natural for me. I don't have a reaction to it. I mean, I do it again. You know, I'm always watching, you know, to save somebody. That's like a mission in life.
I spoke with a lieutenant with the Clinton Township Police Department, and as you might imagine, they are very early on in their investigation. So we're at the point where after the accident reconstruction, they have to talk to not just witnesses, but of course the driver of the other vehicle. We know that that woman was last listed in critical condition, so it might be a while before they can interview her. If you know anything about this, saw anything, might have some video, reach out to Clinton Township Police. Hillary Golson, Fox 2 News.
Well, tonight, new video of 3 suspects who are still on the run after last week's shooting of a Detroit police officer. Today, DPD releasing footage of 3 men running through the parking lot of a nearby funeral home just moments after the shooting. It happened early Friday morning, just after midnight in the area of Morang and Whitehill. As officers approached, we're told one of the suspects fired shots and all 3 ran off. An officer was shot in the leg and continues to recover tonight.
We have collected some not only fingerprints but blood samples. We do not believe the person was struck. We believe the person was injured jumping a fence. But we do believe they live in that area. So we truly want to get our best partners in this business, our community, to give us some assistance.
The suspects are all believed to be in their late teens or early 20s. Now, here's the deal. They are considered armed and dangerous.
MSU has been given the green light to sell alcohol at the sporting events starting this fall. The Board of Trustees voted unanimously in favor of selling alcohol at the Spartan Stadium, the Breslin Center, and Munn Ice Arena. Michigan State will now submit applications to the Liquor Control Commission. If approved, as expected, fans could be drinking a cold beer at the MSU home football game against Washington on September 16th. Governor Gretchen Whitmer signed the legislation allowing alcohol to be sold last month. The University of Michigan is expected to do the same.
And the teleprompter goes out of control. This woman here is in control. Oh. You got it. Very good.
Listen.
It's a lot going on.
Not a cloud in the sky.
That's the beauty of it.
You can't get upset on days like this. This is what summer's all about in Michigan.
Gorgeous outside. Let's get right to Weather Authority. Rich Luderman for a look at our forecast. Hey, Rich.
Hey there, Rupa and Taryn. Yeah, yesterday it was cloudy, cool, it was damp. Today, sunny and very, very nice. Low humidity. You can see it's quiet from Detroit up to Traverse City, down to Chicago, back up to Green Bay. Way up there north of Lake Superior, that's our next cold front, and that brings a chance for some strong storms tomorrow afternoon. Right now, lots of sunshine and 79, 80 in Lansing, 78 in Grand Rapids. Just a bit cooler up there in Ludington at 77 degrees. How about live pictures from Mount Clemens? That's the Clinton River looking good. 78 there on the east side. For the rest of tonight, mostly clear and pleasant. We'll get back down to 61, and then we'll be watching closely for those Thursday afternoon storms. Some could be strong, and then a beautiful stretch Friday, Saturday, Sunday for the Dream Cruise. Sunday, close to 90 degrees. Rupen Tarnik checking the 7-day coming up in 10.
Thanks, Rich. Also tonight, an inspiring story of a young woman teaching us all a lesson of self-sacrifice and compassion.
Now, here's what happened. She suffered kidney failure back in 2018 and dreamed of going on a cruise. The pandemic sank those plans, but as Fox 2's Amy Lang tells us tonight, she's turning that disappointment into something very splendid.
I love it.
There's a lot of games on it and stuff.
Yeah.
A big smile from Jeremiah Childry as he shows Tiffany Hunt a new Nintendo Switch he gets to play with.
Mario Kart and other kinds of games and stuff.
As he goes through dialysis at Children's Hospital of Michigan.
I hope you have fun. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you so much.
Tiffany, now 22, knows well what these kids are going through. She had kidney disease. She was a dialysis patient at Children's Hospital when she was just a teenager.
It was a lot to go through, especially at a young age. And I know I was only 17 doing it, so if I was bored at 17, I can just imagine a 12-year-old or a 7-year-old doing the same thing. It's really boring.
It was a grueling schedule, hours on end, several days a week, with little to do but sleep or watch TV. It never happened because of COVID and something else. Tiffany got the ultimate wish, a kidney transplant.
I'm kind of in the clear now, so I just wanted to do something to give back because I felt like I didn't necessarily need the wish anymore.
So she donated her wish to make other wishes come true, to get 5 Nintendo Switches for the Children's Hospital dialysis unit, which treats 5 patients in the morning and 5 in the afternoon. It was really important to find something that would appeal to children of all ages because so many different kids go through dialysis here.
They're spending anywhere from 3 to 5 hours here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We have kids from like 2 years old all the way to in their 20s, and so these gaming systems were the perfect thing that you know, everyone could play with and would really make the time go faster.
It's already happening for 18-year-old Ahmed Awada.
My life is here now, so that's what I've been dreaming of.
One of the things about wishes is that they give children such a positive focus, and it just helps them just to dream about the possibilities and look forward to the future. So for her to actually take her wish and give it back to other children, it really is life-changing. It's, you know, it's transforming lives today.
Tiffany seeing that firsthand as she remembers a friend and fellow patient who passed away. This wish is for her. Tiffany's mom, pretty proud.
I had a good human being, I think. I'm thankful. I'm glad she did it.
Me too.
Everybody looks excited, so I'm happy. I hope they really enjoy it. It gives them something to do. It's kind of cool to see them smile.
In Detroit, Amy Lang, Fox 2 News.
Some good people in this world. Well, as we get closer to the first day of school, every child, of course, needs a backpack. One woman in Plymouth is doing her part to make sure that happens. Michelle Kuniram has been collecting brand new backpacks all this summer. Now, today she donated 152 of them to the Plymouth Foster Closet and Plymouth Canton Community Schools.
I want to give back, you know, however I can. I think it would be very tough to be in foster care, and this is just very special to me. And if giving them a backpack, you know, makes them smile or is like just an extra thing for them, it just makes me so happy.
If you'd like to help out, you can find out how at PlymouthFosterCloset.org.